Yo les dije that this year I really wanted to focus on my fitness and on my eating habits. Pero cada vez the meal planning is what destroys me. Pero mira, esta vez I actually found something that's working for me. This podcast is sponsored by Marley Spoon, and I am genuinely excited about this porque it's helping me fast track my way to eating well without all of the stress. And with my code PRETTY, you can get up to 27 free meals. It's a lot of meals. This new year, fast track your way to eating well with Marley Spoon. Head to marleyspoon.com/offer/pretty and use code PRETTY for up to 27 free meals. That's right, up to 27 free meals with Marley Spoon. One last time, that's marleyspoon.com/offer/pretty for up to 27 free meals. And make sure you use my promo code PRETTY so they know I sent you. For a lot of you out there, I know you've been thinking about one thing over and over and over again, and that's starting your own business. Pero yo sé, with that comes so many questions like, how do I get started? How do I come up with a brand? How do I begin to sell stuff? Where do I even start? Pero mira, amiga, take a deep breath porque Shopify's got you. Shopify made it super easy to manage my growing business by helping me with details like shipping, taxes, and payments from one single dashboard, allowing you to focus on the important stuff like growing your business. Don't overthink and don't overstress. The best time to start your new business is ahorita. Established in 2025. It has a nice ring to it, no? Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/pretty. All lowercase. Go to shopify.com/pretty to start selling with Shopify today.
Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Pretty Not Smart with your host Yoatzi
And Louie, aka the baddest perra.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to another episodio, you guys. We have a lot of little updates for this one.
Woo.
Some good and some bad. So
Yeah,
grab
there's
your
a lot going
popcorn, grab some chili, and grab some chunga.
And if you're on your way to work, don't speed, eh? Be careful.
Yeah, y que no te hagan catch.
Sí, que no te hagan catch.
There's a lot of people who are like in the comments sometimes where they're like, I'm in class right now, but I'm listening. I'm
Oh,
like, bitch.
yeah. Talking about que no te vaya a agarrar la policía, Alex actually got pulled over.
What?
Like we got pulled over like 2-3 days ago.
After we had just talked about like me being scared of being pulled over.
Yeah,
you too.
yeah.
Why?
Because why was he in a rush?
Oh, he was speeding. Ándale,
Ándale, no, qué bueno, sí.
Porque ese pinche Alex parece that he's always fucking speed racing. Like, every time I see him, he's like, ooh.
No, always. And I've told him, like, hey, like, calm down, bro. But he was going pretty fast.
Ándele.
And I was on my phone, pero he tried to get in front of a semi. I don't know. But it was on this street that's just like a straightaway. He goes super fast. And then we see 2 motorcycle cops.
Ándele.
And I told him, I was like, mira, te miraron. Ahí vienen. And then he was like, no, they're not. And then he looks back. He's like, oh, shit. Yeah, they are.
Shut the fuck up.
And he's just like, his fucking face just changed. He's like, yeah, they're coming. Fuck. And then like the cop is like waiting a little bit, I think, to get closer. And then you just see the boo. And I was like, ande cabrón. Like justice has been served.
Shut up.
I was like, andele. And I was getting nervous, but I was like, nah. And I was like, he's just getting pulled over for speeding. Like, what the fuck? And I wasn't driving. So I was like, nah.
Was it your car?
No, it was the car que tiene prestado ahorita.
Oh, pa' acabarla.
Yeah. So I was like, nah, I just ignored him. And he was like all nervous. And then the cop's like, you know why I pulled you over? And Alex was like, I think so. He's like, I just pulled you over for speeding, but it's all good. Don't worry about it. I'll be right back. And Alex was just kind of like, hello?
Yeah.
But the cop, he just like came back and he was like, gave him a citation, not a ticket. So that was really nice. That was really nice of him. He was like, I'm going to give you a citation, not a ticket. So just pay it off. It won't go on your record or anything. But we're giving citations because people tend to speed here and they're not aware of the speed limit. So you're not the first. Like, we're catching everyone today.
So there was no like speed limit thingy. So they were probably like,
everyone's just like, poof.
Yeah.
So yeah, the cop was really nice. And he's like, just pay it and you'll be fine. All right, bye. Have a nice day. It was like really quick. The quickest pullover ever.
I like when cops are like that. Like, it's very much like when they pull you over and they don't waste no time like trying to like interrogate you and like do all this stupid shit. It's just like, yeah, dame lo que me vas a dar y ya. Yeah, like very much like, I'm gonna give you a bear back. It's like, okay.
He was super, super fast. And then freaking Alex, he was all scared. He had to like U-turn, but the cop is still behind him. So he rolls down his window. He's like, is it okay if I do a U-turn to leave? And the cop was like, yeah, go ahead.
Andale, qué bueno.
Yeah.
That was actually one of the updates that I was going to talk about is that Mayana's not here, which is why I'm clowning on
That's
him.
why we're talking shit.
Yeah, we're free. He also does smell like onion. Just kidding.
So today we're like, oh, it smells great in here.
I know, we're in a good mood.
It's the best episode we filmed.
I know, like sunnier outside.
Oh, poor
no, I'm just
man.
kidding. But so it was funny because May couldn't be here, and this is the first time that we film an episode without May.
In like,
I think it's been a year straight that he's been helping us.
So long.
So like right now, me and Yoatzi walked in, and we have like this little case of like SD cards, and then we're just like, we kind of like walked into the studio, and we're like, oh shit,
What do we do?
Because when Yoatzi and I started this podcast, as y'all remember, we had one camera, and then we had the little mics, yeah.
It was just me and Louie, no help.
And the chair. But it was really easy. Like all I had to do was just press record, and then the mics were already connected and we just pressed start. But right now we have 2 mics, but he's changed so many wires so that they're longer. We have 3 cameras. We have 4 SD cards. Each SD card goes into a certain camera.
And they each have a mini SD card.
So then when Yoatzi gave it to me, I was like,
and
I was like, how the fuck do we I felt so dumb.
Yeah.
Especially because I told Yoatzi, I was like, how the fuck did we go to school for this? But like, we don't know what we're doing.
Well, it's been about more than 10 years since I've been in school, my love.
Yeah, for you it's been more than 10 years. But for me, it's been
like 7, 6.
5, 4, 3,
We're just doing a countdown and start.
I know. No, yeah, but like literally walking in, I was like, how do we do this?
That was scary.
Yeah, I didn't realize how much we had going on up until like right now. So if anything goes wrong,
it's May's fault.
Yeah, blame May because he's
not
not
being
here.
here.
Just kidding. No, but I think we got it. We got something going on.
Is that one recording?
Yes. Imagine it's not this whole episode doesn't even go live.
We forget the audio again. We're like,
I know.
For an hour straight.
But is it? Yeah, it's good. We're good. But it does feel a little weird that he's not here. I keep like looking over because he's always just
his
like
little chair, or like when he's waving us down, like.
He has a fucking fun fact to interrupt.
Oh man, we miss you.
I'm just kidding, man.
We're like, I guess we do need you, huh?
I know, huh? But yeah, that's funny. But we're all just like fucking capping on him right now.
We're all done. We're like, well, that was the episode.
Okay, for today's episode, I think I'm actually going to ask Yoatzi to skip the fucking fun fact of the fucking day.
Okay.
Because I'm not in the fucking mood. All right?
Fuck your
I'm
fun
like,
fact.
usually I can put up with it, but today I don't want to put up with it.
It's okay. I didn't have one anyway.
Like, you did me a favor.
Thank God.
Fun facts of the day is I don't have a fun fact of the day. No, but I just kind of want to come on here to get some things off of my chest.
Oh, we're going to have a rant. Yes, let's do it.
Have we had like a rant on here? Like I said, I feel like we always talk about things or like stories, but like to just like
no, but I think we should be
decompose.
doing that more.
Yeah, low-key, I feel like we should
Like,
have
this is
like
our fucking podcast.
I know. Like, we don't give a fuck about what you think. I'm just kidding.
Do whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah, I know, yeah. But I think I've been on a roll with rants too, because on Snapchat I've been ranting.
Yeah,
a lot.
you've been ranting a lot.
So maybe right now I just feel like I have a bun bien apretadito, like to the point where like maybe it's too apretadito. Where, like, my head hurts a little bit.
It's all throbbing.
I know. Like I put too much gel.
Dinos.
No, but I have a lot of like frustration. And sorry if none of this makes sense, you guys. I think I just need to like vent out and let it out. So if it doesn't make sense, just know it does make sense.
In my head, it works.
I know. And I know you guys will like get it.
Okay.
Because we're all pretty not smart.
We'll get it.
But anyways, I've been seeing a lot of stuff like on social media recently. And I feel like the more that I see, the more it makes my blood boil even more.
Oh my God.
And again, there's just so much in my head that like I don't even know where to like start unraveling. But I've been seeing a lot of like the Latinos for trompas posts.
Oh my God.
And obviously from the moment that like I've just seen Latinos voting for fucking trompas, it like pisses me off. But I think right now it's just that I've been seeing so much of it more that it's just like full adrenaline rush.
Yeah, I feel
and look,
you.
let me say this right now and out loud. I am not one to really get into politics. And it's just a lot. There's so much of it that since I don't even understand. Like even in fucking history. I mean, we've talked about it on the podcast that I failed history. I don't understand it.
Smart.
Pretty not smart. Literally, I almost didn't graduate high school because of history. Pero best. It's not even that. It's like, it's literally just, I feel like in my eyes, it's like right from wrong.
Right. Like common sense.
You don't need to know the fucking who's in Congress and who fucking signed the bill of whatever it is. Like, you don't need to know all those things. So at the end of the day, I feel like if you don't want to get into politics, like the way that I feel like I don't want to get into all that because I don't even understand it and I don't want to speak on something that I don't fully understand. But it just comes down to like right from wrong. And that's literally all that it is. So when I see Latinos for fucking trompas, it's like frustrating how you're going against your own people.
You're literally your own people because it's not like directly, I guess, harming you in a way.
I feel like it applies more for people who ya están bien aquí, who either have citizenship or whatever it may be. I feel like it's just they're like it doesn't affect me directly. That's y'all. I'm not part of y'all.
I'm not part of it. Bye. I don't care.
But I'm like, literally look at like,
es tu pinche sangre.
Yes, like I was just like, it's in your family. Like somebody in your family had to come here,
had to struggle a little bit so you can be in the position that you are today.
Yes, I'm like, even if it doesn't affect you directly, I guarantee you it affects somebody like in your friend group.
Yes, like your friends. It could be your neighbor.
Family,
it could be your tia.
Something.
Like it's somebody that's directly correlated to you.
Yeah, and like just seeing people really, well, also just, ay, me da puto coraje when I see people that are like racist towards like own Latinos being racist to Latinos.
I literally cannot with that.
It doesn't process through my head.
Me either. I'm like, are you good? Like that is the blood that is like running through your own veins. Are you okay?
No, and I'm just like, I don't know. But you know what? Also, like, I think it frustrates people or other Latinos in general for multiple different reasons. But I think for me, and I think for you as well, where it comes to where like I don't get it, I think it's because you and I were raised in Watsonville. And we were surrounded by Latinos. Like everybody there is fucking Latino.
It's like 99.9% Latinos and Mexicans.
Yeah, and it's like what did you say Watsonville is? An agriculture
it's a sanctuary city and it's like an agricultural rich city where like most immigrants go specifically to Watsonville because a big thing there is agricultural work.
Yeah. Well, it's just there's a lot of like
fields.
Mucho trabajo for the fields. Like there's so many for like strawberry pig, especially we're obviously known as Fresaville.
Yeah.
So I feel like growing up in Watsonville, I don't think I ever came across like Latinos being like racist to Latinos or just, I don't know, correct me if you ever saw anything, but like I just feel like it was such like a safe place for all of us Latinos that I don't think I ever came across that.
Yeah.
So seeing it now, like obviously thanks to social media, we see so many things and we're exposed to so many other things. But like seeing that, I'm like, I don't understand. And I don't think I literally am trying to think. I was like, I don't think I ever saw a Latino being like, I feel like everybody always had their backs. We all understand each other. We all know where we're coming from. There's so many helpful people in like Watsonville. And I feel like growing up there, even if you didn't know somebody there, like that's why I always say Watsonville's such a small city that like you know everybody. You literally don't know everybody, but you have that like such sense of community that like you feel like you know everybody.
Yeah.
And it's like that's how it was. Like I just feel like you could talk to anybody like at the fucking store and you felt like you already knew them, and it was just very much like that sense of community. So when I see all these things like online or like just our own people going against our own people, I'm just like, I don't get it.
I mean, it could be too that like because we did grow up in Watsonville and like you said, it was like a very informative community también. Like there was a lot of resources to help undocumented immigrants or just immigrants that were here. Like there was a lot of resources.
Always since like we were literally
so I think like me and you honestly were very exposed to that from the moment we came onto this earth. So we know directly how it like impacts us and the people around us. And then just maybe some other people haven't seen the struggle, so they don't
Yeah.
I guess they don't get it. But like, it's crazy to kind of ignore something like that when it's literally all over social media. Yeah. Like, you can't just turn a blind eye and be ignorant, be like, ignorance is bliss.
And even if you don't see it on social media, bitch, I'm sure you see it in real life.
And you see it in the news. You see, it's like, I feel like you cannot avoid it. It's, you know, it's everywhere right now because it's a big, important, crazy thing that is happening right now that's directly affecting the Latino community.
Yeah, and I feel like, again, like growing up in Watsonville, like we were exposed to so much like the field workers.
Yeah.
And it was such like you said, maybe some people like didn't grow up around that or something, but like it was such a norm for us like over there. Like I feel like, okay, it was such a norm. I'm sure a lot of y'all can relate if you grew up like in an agricultural city. It was such a norm where like instead of like summer of having like just a free summer, like these people would go work in the fields, like in school. Like, so I had a lot of like,
amigos. Students, right? Yes. Our friends.
I had a lot of amigos.
I'd be like, let's go do stuff like this summer. Like, I'm gonna go work.
Yes.
I'm gonna go to the fields.
Yeah. And it was like, it wasn't even like oh my God, you're gonna go work at the field. Like that was low key like a flex.
It was a flex.
Because they would get a big ass check.
Yeah. They'd come back to school with like their new clothes, their new phones, like their new cars and stuff. But, like, why work, bitch, all summer?
And it's hard work because although they would get like a cute ass check, because I remember I had lots of friends who would be like, ew, and like show me, but I'm like, bitch, hours and hours
like
of
their
like
whole summer gone.
Yeah, like literally. Well, they would see it as like, I have time. I have like time to go do this. So it was either money for themselves or saving up for something or to help their families.
Help their family.
But like, although they would get like a cute ass check, I'm also just like, bitch, we can't ignore the hours that they're spending out there. Yeah. Their fucking backs, their hands, being out in the sun, being out in the fucking whatever the weather is. Aistan, or oh my God, when it would be fucking freezing cold. So I just feel like fuck, what was I gonna get at with that? Fuck, yeah, man. I lost my train of thought. Smart. I know. I have so many things like running around my head right now that it's like really frustrating me. But I feel like, growing up in Watsonville, I didn't really come across any like Latino against Latino crime. Yeah. Like if anything, it was like Chisme vibes, like bitch.
Yeah.
That's like, yeah, that's different. But like seeing like the shit that I'm seeing right now are people like verbally doing it online or being like Latinos and like, this is why I voted for trompas, or like fuck that and fuck. I'm just like, I don't get it.
And I am so sorry, but I don't care. Like, you have to be fucking rich for anything that trompas that is doing to affect you and help you in any way, shape, or form. And a lot of these people, I feel like they just did not fully grasp what was going on. And if you're not making fucking millions a year, no te va a ayudar en nada.
But not even that. Like, I feel like a lot of people will say that and use that card being like, well, because, I mean, it's not, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he's going for like keeping the rich, making the rich richer.
100%.
So I feel like I see like some people being like, well, you know, he's going to help the economy and whatever. But I'm like, at what fucking cost? Like, even if it is going to like help you with your business or whatever the fuck you're going on, if it's helping you with your taxes or whatever, but like, is it really? It's just
like it's at the cost of other amazing people that are here. Like you literally said the other episode, that are just here to work and maintain food on the table for their families. Like no te van a hacer nada. They just want to work, you know? And I'm not talking about, because I understand that a lot of people assume that we're all like bad people or that we're criminals and like all that stuff. I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about the hardworking people that wake up.
No, and I was going to talk about that too, because there's a lot of people who I've seen online be like, how like we're criminals, you know, sé que tanto. But that's not just Latinos. That's everybody in the fucking world and whatever. So people are like, yeah, well, y'all come here to do this and y'all come here to steal job. I'm like, bitch, that's literally everybody. So why is all the hate and everything just being pointed out like Latinos? Because I'm like, that's literally to anybody in this fucking world that you want to point out at. But with all that being said, because I can rant about this for fucking years.
I can too. I'm trying to like calm down.
Well, I'm just trying to like figure out what I want to say because my head is going like.
It's just such a crazy topic. Like you said, there's so many little things about it.
Yeah, but I mean, I hope that this just, I don't know, puts it out there that it's really fucking stupid. That's all I want people to get out of that.
Yeah.
Like, it is, I don't understand it, and I think it's fucking stupid. And if you voted for fucking trompas, I don't want to see you in Mexico. I don't want to see you go over there for your fucking birthday.
And you better not be fucking eating no fucking Mexican food because you don't like us. So,
I don't want you to go over there for like Cabo, Puerto Vallarta.
No, bitch.
No, quédate aquí.
No.
Go to, I don't
know. Go to North Carolina or something. Go to Florida.
Yes, but like I feel like they don't want to like us. They want us.
But they want our culture and our food.
And y lo quieren disfrutar. Se quieren comer toda la pinche comida. And
no. Eso no es aceptado por nosotros los mexicanos. Sorry.
But moving away from like all this fucking negativity, thank you to everybody who, you know, isn't Latino and is speaking up for us and is helping us. And I may not be able to word a lot of these things because, again, I don't really understand how a lot of these things in the law work, but you don't need a fucking degree or no history to know right from wrong in my eyes. So
100%.
I'm pretty not fucking smart, but I just wanted to like vent and share that and put that out there and just share my frustration because, yeah, it's just, I don't know what to do with it. All right.
No, I totally get you, but just stay informed, you guys. Just be careful with everything, all the raids that are going on right now. I know me and Louie both have shared a lot of resources on our Instagram, and I will continue to do so. I'm sure you will too, just to help our community like in any way that we possibly can. That's why we choose to talk about it in our podcast too, because I know a lot of you are Latinos, Mexicanos like me and Louie. So yeah, we will continue to talk about this.
Yeah, and like Yoatzi said, if we come across information that we hope can help you guys, we'll definitely be reposting it and putting it out there because thanks to social media, we're able to find a lot of these things because on the TV, I mean, I don't even fucking watch TV, but I'm sure it's not being put out there as much as people would hope for. So
today when I woke up in the morning, I think they had said that they spotted ICE in LA. So I saw that. So, you know, I knew they were going to come to like major cities. So
yeah, I saw like a list of like
the major cities. So cuídense, know your rights, you know, carry that little red card that they've been handing out, or you can print them online to just know your rights. And yeah, we'll keep you updated if we know any more news. Bitch, I'm a mormada. I'm like, oh my God.
Oh wait, talking about fucking or whatever mormada means. On some lighter news, we finally got some rain today.
Oh my God. And
yesterday. Yes. I know. That made me so happy.
We needed it with all these California fires, dude. I was like, oh my God, I hope this helps because maybe last week another fire broke out closer to where we live.
Really?
And yes,
there was one over there by like Six Flags too. ¿Cómo se llama esa area?
Oh, Vallejo, Santa Clarita.
Vallejo, bitch, that's up north.
No, yeah, it's Santa Clarita. Yeah.
There was one over there too, I think last week, but I don't know if there was one here.
Yeah, literally like last week because I have the app. So I got a notification like there was like two like right next to each other, closer to like Riverside, all that. And I was like, oh my God, that one's like scary. But thankfully, our firefighters se pusieron las pilas and they were able to stop it within a few hours.
Thanks to our firefighters because, oh my God, there was so much going on that like I can't imagine going from like, bitch, you're seeing a fire over there, then a fire over here.
It's crazy. Speaking about our firefighters too, Alex, he's so sweet. Oh, I love that man. After talking all this shit about him,
I know.
He was able to get a whole bunch of energy drinks from a brand called Bucked Up.
We love Bucked Up.
We love Bucked Up. Thank you for that. They gave him like a huge pallet of drinks. And Alex asked if he can have those to go take them to like all the firefighters in our area. Porque pobres pinches horas me estuvieron metiendo.
And I was, when we did the drive for after like the Palisades fire. There were so many things that we just didn't like think about because you think of like water, like certain food and like clothes and things like that. But then I was just like, oh my God, how the fuck did we not think about that? Because a lot of the firefighters were requesting things like energy drinks. And I was like, oh shit, I don't even think about that. Like they're literally out there for hours and they want energy drinks and like they want.
That's what they need.
When we were putting together that, ¿cómo se llama? The drive that we did here in the IE, one of the highly requested items that we kept seeing from like a lot of places were energy drinks. So then May was like, oh my God, I'm going to hit up like a brand that I love. And he hit them. I think he told them like, hey, like, but Alex was just like, oh, maybe I'll ask, a ver si me mandan como 2 little like
he wanted
12
like
packs.
2 little packs, like
just something.
poquito.
Like at that point he was like, dude, anything that I can like get to like take to them. And thanks to Buck Deb, they literally were like, oh yeah, we got you, babe. We'll send you a whole pallet. And he was like, what?
Like dude, I'm not kidding. It's like over 200 drinks
and
or
they were
more.
like, thank you for doing this. And like, we'd love to send like this full pallet. So then, yeah, because like even when I went to go take stuff to donate, it was a lot of, ¿cómo se llama? Not the energy drinks, ¿cómo se llaman? The ones that people take when they're like all cruda and shit.
Oh, like Pediasure, electrolytes.
Drinks with electrolytes, things like that.
Oh, like Gatorade Powerade.
Yeah, like shit like that.
Okay.
But I was like, why the fuck didn't I think of that? But Alex was able to get a whole pallet, and yeah, he's handing out all of those drinks
he's doing
right now.
that. And I was like, oh man. So I'm really, really glad. And when he comes back, I'll have him tell you guys all about it.
Oh yeah. Yo les dije that this year I really wanted to focus on my fitness and on my eating habits. Pero cada vez the meal planning is what destroys me. And I always say I'm gonna get better at it, but ustedes entienden, life gets busy and the next thing you know, you're ordering food again. Pero mira, esta vez I actually found something that's working for me. This podcast is sponsored by Marley Spoon, and I am genuinely excited about this porque it's helping me fast track my way to eating well without all of the stress. And with my code PRETTY, you can get up to 27 free meals. It's a lot of meals. Marley Spoon gives you over 100 recipes to choose from each week, so you have options. I'm talking about everything like salmon and creamy mustard dill sauce tray bake. Don't even lie, porque I know que te se antojo right now. There's literally something for every mood. Ahorita, one of my favorite meals from Marley Spoon was their chicken pesto pasta with sun-dried tomatoes and peas. Y'all know I love chicken, and recently my hermana put me onto pasta, and the two together just chef's kiss. Y si eres como yo and you want something rapidito, Marley Spoon just launched their new 15-minute express recipes. Siempre ponen 3 of these on the menu each week. And if you got a few extra minutes to spare, they have some great 20-minute options too. Así you're able to get something yummy y rapidito. The best thing about Marley Spoon is que ahora sí I am cooking from home. And I'm not wasting time trying to figure out what to cook or if I can even cook it or how do I even start. Nope, less time stressing about the meals, and I've just been eating way better than I have before. This new year, fast track your way to eating well with Marley Spoon. Head to marleyspoon.com/offer/pretty and use code PRETTY for up to 27 free meals. That's right, up to 27 free meals with Marley Spoon. One last time, that's marleyspoon.com/offer/pretty for up to 27 free meals. And make sure you use my promo code PRETTY so they know I sent you. For a lot of you out there, I know you've been thinking about one thing over and over and over again, and that's starting your own business. Pero yo sé, with that comes so many questions like, how do I get started? How do I come up with a brand? How do I begin to sell stuff? Where do I even start? Pero mira, amiga, take a deep breath porque Shopify's got you. Y te digo porque I had the exact same questions when I started. And keep in mind, when I started, I had 0 experience on how to run a business. Pero con Shopify, aprendí facilito. Shopify made it super easy to manage my growing business by helping me with details like shipping, taxes, and payments from one single dashboard, allowing you to focus on the important stuff like growing your business. Another one of my favorite features is that they provide customizable templates. Así que no te tienes que aprender how to do things like coding or have any design skills. Tú facilito, you use one of their templates and all you do is drag and drop and boom, you get your store up and running facilito. Don't overthink and don't overstress. The best time to start your new business is ahorita. Established in 2025. It has a nice ring to it, no? Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/pretty. All lowercase. Go to shopify.com/pretty to start selling with Shopify today.
What?
We really need Alex here. The fucking camera stopped recording.
The one on the left.
So y'all should be good because we have the other two cameras. So you already saw everything that we just talked about. So you guys aren't missing out on anything. But one of our fucking cameras just stopped fucking recording. And I didn't even catch it.
I know.
Because we're filming.
How am I going to be looking at that? Man, come back. I'm about to call him right now. That's fucked up. But you know what, Louie?
What?
I have cheese met for you.
Good or bad?
I don't know how I feel about it.
For me, like,
no,
does it regard me?
It doesn't regard you, but
I got all anxious. Like,
no, it's about me. But I'm like, I don't know how I feel about it, so I wanted to tell you about it.
No, I'm scared.
I don't care. Okay. So yesterday, I went to 2 little birthday parties. Ay, Bartholomew is fucking me up right now.
Oh my God, I always forget you're pregnant.
The baby is like beating me up as we speak. I think it's because I had some matcha. He's like, yo.
Babe, I'll do backflips.
No, literally. I went to one of my MILFs, one of my close besties friends, and she introduced me to one of her girlfriends. She was super sweet. We just casually started talking, having a conversation. And then she starts telling me how she had a tummy tuck. Oh, because I told her that I'm thinking of possibly getting a tummy tuck after the baby, right? Just like a casual conversation. And she was like, oh, I actually got a tummy tuck. And I was like, oh my God, please tell me about your experience. Like, how did it go? She basically told me it was a good experience. And she showed me her belly button. I feel like one of the big things with tummy tucks is having a cute belly button. You know?
What do you mean? Like before or after?
After, because doctors make your belly button. They make a whole new one. So they made her belly button. And she was like, this is why I went with this doctor, because he gave me the cutest belly button. And I was like, oh my God, your belly button looks like it was your own. Like, it doesn't look like he made it. And she was like, no, good ass doctor. He claims to be like the belly button, I don't know, just like really good at it. And then I was like, oh my God, wait, who's your doctor? She tells me who the doctor is. And I was like, oh shit, no way. And I was like, actually, I've gone to a consultation with him a long time ago, which you will probably remember. And I was like, I wonder why I haven't seen his like posts on my feed. And I was like, huh. And then I was like, wait, what's his username again? I'm like looking him up on my phone and he's just like not coming up, non-existent. And I was like, what the heck? So then she was like, that's so weird. Let me send you his profile. She sends it to me through IG. When I get her message, it just says post and profile unavailable. And I was like, hello? So then I click on it and it says page cannot be found. And I was like, he fucking blocked me.
Shut the fuck up.
He has me blocked. Do you know what doctor it is?
No.
I'm going to tell you. You're going to figure it out.
Or show it to me right now so they can see
I
my
can't.
reaction.
I'm blocked. Give me your phone and I'll show you.
Fuck? Wait, that's kind of random.
It's so random.
I'm like, so they don't see.
No, literally. I don't want to say who it is. I don't want to. It's all Louie.
I'm all blocked too.
Are you all blocked too? Imagine.
I'm scared you guys need to cheat me.
No,
what a fucking loser. I'm just kidding.
Dude, let me see.
I'm scared.
Wait, bitch. I think you're blocked too. Oh, no, you're not blocked.
I'm just kidding.
I really thought. I was like, Louie, did you see?
Why?
Okay, see, I don't know. And this was so embarrassing, right? Because the girl that I just met yesterday, she's like, wait, why does he have you blocked? So I start flipping out and I'm like, oh my God, this girl probably thinks I'm a shit talker or something. Because like, why else would they block you?
Yeah, that's like why people usually block other people.
Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck? I was genuinely so confused. And I was like, I'm going to just relax and I'll talk to Louie about it tomorrow. And I'll be like, what do you think? The only thing that I could possibly think of why he might have me blocked is because I've talked about him before, but I never said his name. But we went to a consultation to him for a BBL and he told me no because I was too skinny.
Yeah.
Right? And he wanted to give me butt implants.
And we said,
hell no. And I ended up leaving like a $500 deposit. I never got the money back, but I didn't care because I was like, I'm not getting no fucking ass implants.
Yeah.
But that's the only thing that I could think of. But I never said his name.
But like, even regardless of whether you said his name or not, it's not like you said anything bad. It's just
right. I'm just saying my story.
Because like that's the point of a consultation. You go to a consultation to hear what that doctor specifically wants, and if it's not what you want, then you're not gonna get it.
Yeah.
So it's not like you were like, he's dumb as fuck for wanting to implant. No, it's just
I did say that.
I know. We go back to the episode. You're like, okay, shit. I'm like,
no, I never said his name. And you know what's even crazier? So when I went to my consultation, I was already doing social media, but I never told him I was an influencer or a creator because I wanted to just pay and not talk about it, right? So no dije nada. So he didn't know that I was a creator. And then maybe like, I want to say 2 years after I had a consultation with him, he messaged me to give me chichis.
oh, like
To do
for free?
No, like a collab and like work together and do chichis. And I don't think I replied honestly because I already had my doctor Chandri.
I love you, Chandri.
No, I already knew I was going to go with Chandri for my chichis. So I never replied. So that's the only other thing that I'm like, what if he got butthurt because I never replied and he blocked me?
Yeah, or because I was going to say, or unless he was just like mad that like you didn't work with him.
Or maybe he sees Chaudhry as competition and he was like, anyone that works with Chaudhry is blocked.
But then I would have been blocked.
True. I don't know, but I was tripping out.
Weird.
It's so fucking random. Why you have me blocked?
No, we're like,
I don't get it.
Yeah, I was like gonna try to come up with like another like explanation.
Another reason, but I never said his. I never talked shit.
It's true because like even if like he just didn't like that we said it was dumb. No, it's just like even if we're like, yeah, well, you obviously didn't fucking want implants. What the fuck would you go?
But how did he know that it was him?
And that's what I was gonna say. How? Because
I never said his name unless he clearly remembers giving me a consultation, which I doubt because he sees like 1 million patients a day.
Oh, for real? I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, and I don't think I stood out.
Or what if he just hates your face? I was just kidding. He's like, literally, I don't want to see her on my feed.
No, or maybe he's like, damn, Chaudhry did such a good job on her. Fuck her. And he just blocked me.
For real? Yeah, that's kind of random.
It is so random. Or another, because I was literally brainstorming. I'm like, why the fuck would someone randomly block me, right?
Yeah.
I was thinking, what if his like secretary or his person in charge just doesn't fuck with me and block me?
She was like, Control Alt Delete.
Yeah, I genuinely do not know.
Yeah, I feel like I have that where the only reason I block bitches is when they're talking shit.
That's why I block people.
Yeah, so
I'm like, cállate los hocico.
But it wouldn't make sense with you because you didn't say his name. Like you said, he sees 1 million patients. He doesn't know how many consults you had. So what if you like went somewhere else? But dude, what the fuck's wrong with me today? I lost my train of thought again. I was gonna say there has been people where like even in person, people will be like, why do you have me blocked on Instagram? Like people will ask me and I'm like, because you probably talk shit.
Oh, really?
I remember I told someone once and like it was this guy and he came up to me like a little catty. He was like, he's like, well, it was like very much like backhanded compliments the whole time. And at some point he brought it up. He's like, wait, because like, why do you have me blocked on Instagram? And then I was like, I have you blocked? Genuinely confused. Yeah. I was like, I have you blocked? And he's like, yeah, like, you blocked me like a while back and I don't know why, blah, blah. And then I was just like, And I was already catching his vibe and he was already giving me like a lot of backhanded compliments. So then I was just like, well, honestly, the only reason I block people is when they're talking shit. And he was like,
Ándale, pinche baboso.
And he didn't say anything. And then he was like, like thinking I was joking. But I was like, I'm not joking. Because like, serious. I genuinely don't block people unless they are talking shit on my page, on my shit. Because like, if I see somebody and they're making a video about me and they're like fucking Louie pendejo, like I was like, I don't give a fuck. But like, if you're on my page or you're DMing me or you're like commenting on my shit, like, babe, this is my page. I'm just gonna block you. Like, I'm going to block you. Like, if I bother you so much, why are you here, my love?
I will never understand that.
Yeah, so
we'll never get it.
I've actually been like on a little blocking spree. All right. Yeah? No, I haven't, but like I just have an itch to block people.
Right now I've just been having an itch to just be like talking shit back because a veces I'm like, ay, ya cállate el hocico. Did you see my rant that I went on Snapchat?
Which one?
Let me tell you guys if you don't follow me on Snapchat. This just happened fucking a few days ago. I went to La TJ Maxx and I was shopping just casually.
Oh, I saw the end of it.
I went shopping casually And I found this really cute luggage, and I saw the luggage and I was like, oh my God, it's Bluey. Ella loves Bluey. And I was like, Meg, get it. Let's buy it. He brings it down. It turns out to be a scooter and a luggage. So in the airport, they could be riding a little scooter.
Oh, that's cute.
And I was like, and I was like, oh my God, must need buying it. Me thinking it was going to be like a cute $50-$60. I was like, cute, whatever, add it to cart. I was like, wait, actually, how much is it? And May was like, oh shit, it was fucking $90 plus tax, $100, right? And I was like, no mames. So I recorded. I was just like, guys, what the fuck? Like, the price for this little luggage is fucking insane. Like, no way I'm going to buy this. I put it back. I leave it. I go to sleep. I wake up. Some fucking loca that literally makes no sense. She was just like, oh my God, like, how could you? You buy yourself $100 bag, expensive ass clothes. You buy all this shit. You can't buy a $90 luggage for your kid.
Bitch.
And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And it was like bright and early. It was like 9 a.m. But my brain was already loading. And my head was just kind of going crazy. Like, one, it does not matter how much money I have or I don't have.
Yeah.
My brain isn't stupid enough to go spend $90 on a stupid little like, it was tiny.
And it's because at that point you're not buying it because Ellen like needs it and it's gonna like change her life. You're just like it would be cute.
It was like a cute little like
juguete, not for its use.
Yeah, and no, this girl went on like a full ass rant, just like telling me shit and blah blah blah. And I was like, what the fuck? And I was just like, dude, no, I'm just like literally not gonna spend that much money.
Yeah.
And then somebody else replied to like my rant because I went on a full ass rant on Snapchat. And somebody else said, like, it just did not make any sense. But they were like, like, you're acting like you're all good and shit. You probably shop at the fucking Pulga and, like, all this other shit. And, like, I was like, what? And then they were like, what the fuck is the even swamp me? Like, say it right. I don't know. Like, I feel like people who just, like, talk shit, honestly, don't make any fucking sense. And there I was cracking my brain trying to figure out what they were trying to say.
Yeah.
And then I was like, first of all, if you don't know the fucking vibes of the pulga, that's your fault. Because I grew up with the pulga and I love the pulga. And what I had brought up the pulga because I was like, you know what? I can probably find this little luggage in better condition for like way cheaper at La Pulga. And then I'll buy it.
So that's what I saw the end of it. It was that comment where it was like something about you can't even say swap me or something like that. You were like, what? I didn't get it. I was trying to read it too and I was like,
what? You think it's like it has to be mocosos, right?
No,
like
these are full-grown people.
No, wait, they can't even spell, babe. No, mames.
It's because, look, you guys, I swear, I feel like it fucking feels like we're sponsored by Snapchat because we're always talking about Snapchat.
Es que ahí pasa el chisme.
I was going to say, no, low-key, like, I post so much on there because, like, it's such, like, raw content, but it's also, like, I feel like we have, like, different people who watch us on there.
Like, completely different breeds on Snap.
But I was going to say, I think it's, a lot of it is, like, older people because I get some ugly-ass comments, too, and when I check, it's, like, older people.
Oh.
Because I feel like the kids are, not the kids, but, like, the teens and, like, the youngers and, like, ours. No, I feel like they're on there to, like, keep it cute and, like, just keep up. Okay. But it's the older people who are, like, think we need their peace of mind. But I was, like, I get a lot of shit on Snapchat, too. Like, just about that specifically, about money. I don't know what the fuck it is, you guys, but on Snapchat, I'll get a lot of, like, comments about money. Regresé a... Remember when I told you guys about my glasses? And that somebody was like, why the fuck do you go there? Like, you have all this money, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So, apenitas, I went to go pick up my glasses and I remembered about that. I was like, me dio coraje. But recently, too, what the fuck did I post? I don't know. I posted something, but somebody was coming at my financials or whatever. I think I was also like at Home Goods. And I was posting something like, why the fuck are you there? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, bitch. And it's literally what you just said. I'm like, pues por eso tengo dinero. Pues porque no gasto en pendejadas. I'm like, these are literally things like, if I'm going to go decorate like my house and I need like some little like knickknacks or something, instead of going to like fucking Anthropology and paying like $500 for a little vase, I'm going to go to Home Goods or TJ Maxx and get something bueno, bonito y barato.
Sí, es que también I feel like that has to do a lot with like how me and Louie grew up. we didn't grow up with like a lot of money. So I feel like every time when we do have a little bit of dinerito que trabajamos y nos llega, I'm like, ay, no, voy a buscar lo más barato.
No, and I do love going to like all these stores. Like literally, oh my God, I actually bought so much shit yesterday from TJ Maxx.
Who doesn't love deals?
No, and I took Adam and Lauro and we were buying a bunch of stuff, and Laura was like, damn, they have hella fucking nice clothes in here. And I'm like, I'm telling you.
Dude, no, they have the cutest clothes. I found
what? They're all falling.
I found a purple Juicy Couture sweatsuit at TJ Maxx. I don't know if you saw it, but it's like a light purple like this. Y me lo compré because I'm pregnant, right? So I don't have a lot of maternity clothes, and I believe it's an extra large.
Oh, sickening.
And it was like the only one in purple, extra large, and I tried it on and it fit me so good. I was like, it was meant for my maternity ass right now.
Did you see what I bought yesterday?
No. Did you Snapchat it? I haven't seen it.
I bought a purple gummy bear table.
Oh, wait, I did.
You saw it from TJ Maxx?
Because we went to the same TJ Maxx.
Yes.
I had seen it like a few days before.
Somebody told me, they're like, I just saw your sister here yesterday. And I was like, the fuck is she doing all over here?
Bitch, we all live there.
I know. But yes, I got that like purple table and I was like hella gagged for it.
I saw that you got it. I was like, oh my God, no way. I was like, just seen that table. But no importa. TJ Maxx is like a diamond. I love it.
Look, tell me if you think the same, or also any of y'all watching.
I think Bartholomew loves a cheeseman because he's like fucking me up right now.
It's just a fart. Just kidding.
Oh, never mind.
No, I feel like there, like, I love these stores in general, like Burlington, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Ross. But there's a rush that comes with it.
With finding things.
Yes. And I feel like, okay, you guys, like, it's good. Look, not only are the things like baratitas, which gives you that rush. Like the other day I was there finding a bunch of clothes for the gym. Bitch, I bought like sweats and everything for like $5.99, $6 from the clearance rack and everything. But like, I get a rush from like, oh my God, it's not like, not only is the price really good, but I get a rush from finding gems.
Yeah.
Because I don't go in there and just buy pendejadas that I don't need. Because that would be like, that would be like a whole nother thing of like me just like trying to figure out where to like spend money.
Yeah.
But like when I need something, I always stop at one of these stores first to look for it because I know they're going to have it. And when I find it, I get like this rush of like, oh my God, I found something cool.
Yeah. Like anytime, I love when I find my Disney finds in those stores.
Oh, yeah.
La pinche Disney stores se pasan de verga. Like I love Disney, but their stuff is so fucking expensive that I'm like, fuck you. And then, I'm just kidding. I love you, Disney. I love you so much. Allegedly.
Bitch.
But when I go to TJ Maxx and like Burlington and all these stuff, I end up finding baby clothes, Disney stuff for like half the price, like just way better pricing. And I'm like, okay, I'll take it.
Yeah, like all the stuff that I found for like my Stitch Miss were all from like Home Goods, TJ Maxx and shit like that. And I would get so excited when I would find them.
I love it. Like I'm telling you, the Juicy sweatsuit was such a fucking like mind fuck. And then they had them in, they had pinks, like a bunch of different pinks in like small sizes. And I almost bought it and I was like, for when I lose weight. Pero I didn't because I already had a bunch of pink ones. So I was like, I'm going to leave it for the girl somebody else. And they were only $40 for the
set?
Sweater and the pants.
Oh, sickening. I thought you were going to say each.
No, I was like, that's a deal.
Yeah, I love these stores and maybe I need to stop going there.
No, and then they also really have good gym clothes. Like if you're a gym girly, especially TJ Maxx and Marshalls actually. If you're a gym girly and you're like, oh my God, I want cute outfits, but I don't want to spend fucking $60 on a pair of leggings or like, you know, the BBL jackets. Oh, they have them there. Yeah. Last time when Nea, my sister, was here, she went shopping in my closet and she was like looking for cute little outfits. She's like, where do you find all these cute jackets? And I was like, TJ Maxx.
Yeah.
For like $15.
Yeah, and that's actually why I went the other day when I took like Adam Lauro. Because I was like, I need new gym clothes. Because there's like, don't get me wrong, there's obviously some other stores that have like really good quality things. So it just really depends like what you're looking for. But like if you guys saw, I cleaned out my closet like some weeks ago. So I don't really have a lot of gym clothes right now. So I was like, I've been wanting to go buy some, but like,
then why'd you get rid of it?
Que ya no me quedaba. So I was like, I need some new gym clothes, but like I don't need anything specifically where I'm gonna go buy from like some other stores that I buy from that are like really expensive. Yeah. So I'm like, I don't need anything specific like that. I just need like some fucking sweats that are gonna fit me. So I went there and then I found so many sweats and they were really nice and it just looked like they put a bunch of new shit out. So I have a bunch of new gym clothes and I'm so happy.
What day did you go on?
I went twice. What day was it? I don't remember.
Okay, so a little hack.
No!
I'm going to tell them.
They're all going to go.
If you're going to go to these stores, you want to go closer to the weekend.
Don't listen to her.
You want to go on like Wednesday night or Thursdays, maybe even Friday, but I feel like Friday's already too motherfucking late. But if you go closer to the weekend, Louie's fucking face like a sugar. No, if you go closer to the weekends, it's better because that's when I feel like they stock up their store for the weekend.
Yeah.
Y ya si vas el lunes, el martes, hasta el pinche domingo, ya no hay nada. Ya se acabó. La gente que sabe, sabe. Ya está todo escogido.
I didn't know that until she told me.
But if you go closer to like, hey, the weekend's coming up, let's go on a Thursday, on a Friday morning, you'll find all the good shit.
Yeah, I think I low-key went like on a weekend kind of day, but to find like little knickknacks and shit like that, I feel like it's easier. But if you're gonna go look for clothes, you do need some time.
Yeah,
because there's a lot. You have to have the energy.
I think
to look through it.
Us too, when we went to Hawaii last year.
Oh yeah,
we went and I kept telling Louie and Andrea, and I was like, guys, let's go to TJ Maxx. Like, no hay nada.
In Burlington.
In Burlington, I was like, let's go. Andrea salió con sus chanclitas, her little two-piece sets, her bathing suits. Did you find something?
All of my outfits for Hawaii were from Burlington, TJ Maxx.
Oh, they were the pants that Andrea put us on. What were they called?
Oh, the linen pants.
The linen pants.
Yeah, but all of my outfits ended up being from there, and then I just accessorized it with shit that I had at home.
With linen.
But I was like, period.
And they looked cute. Y ahí tienen lentes, gorra. Ahí tienen todo. You don't have to go to the fucking mall.
No, don't go to those stores. All right.
We're like, no, please. Okay, so since we're going on a rant day today and we're just ranting a lot.
Today's rant day.
A rant day. So bring out your rants. There's something that happened to me and Louie when we were kids que me da mucho coraje and I just want to rant about it.
Does it have to do with me?
If both of us, but like, you'll see. It's nothing bad.
I'm scared.
Yeah. Me da coraje towards somebody else. And I'm going to expose the bitch.
Say her name.
I am.
No.
I am.
No.
But it's just like a little, no sé por qué apenas el otro día, actually like 2-3 weeks ago, me acordé de una historia. I remembered a story that happened to me and Louie. Y me da mucho pinche coraje. And the person that created this coraje, I just want to fuck him up.
Pues dime.
Te voy a decir, estúpida babosa. I wish they listened to our podcast.
We'll just tag
okay.
them.
So when we were kids, te vas a acordar perfectly.
No,
this pinche story de esta bruja. Me and Louie had this fucking tía. Tía.
I think I already know exactly. You said bruja and tía.
This pinche tía.
Stupid.
Fuck her. Es que no sé por qué me dio tanto coraje. And years later, me acordé. Okay. We had this pinche tía, right? And she worked at a store. No. Like a little grocery store. And me and Louie went to the grocery store. We were mocosos, guys. Like, I want to say I was like 7 years old, like 8 years old.
I don't remember.
You're going to remember. And Louie was like 4. Estábamos bien chiquitos. And my dad nos mandó a la tienda. And he was
verga.
Váyase a la chingada madre. Nos mandó a la tienda and I think we went to go get no sé qué, pero ahí vamos yo y Luisito solitos. We went into the store. We went to go grab what we needed. And we knew that our tía worked there. So then we're all looking for our tía. We're like, oh, where is she? Estúpida cara de pito.
What? Scared.
We end up not seeing her. So we go pay with a different cashier. And we're checking out. And then we see her. And me and Luisito, we thought this bitch liked us. We thought everything was cool. So we were like, oh my God, tía, tía. We say her name. We're like, tía. We wave at her. We say hi. You know what this puta did to us? She straight up just mad dogged us. Like just straight like ew, pinches mocosos. Like just straight mad dogged us. So it's like, ugh. And then that was it.
I don't remember that.
Bitch, I remember like an 8-year-old heartbroken. I was so sad. I was like, oh, because we were so excited to see her and we like said hi and she was just like, pretend I don't know you, putos.
Wait, was it at?
No,
then I don't know what you're talking
oh my God. I'm like, hold on, you guys, so you can see the raw reaction. I'm going to tell him.
But is it who I think I know it is?
I don't know who you think it is, but I don't think it's the right
Well, you said bruja.
Oh, it's not that bruja.
There's another bruja.
I'm typing it out.
Fuck you. I'm all anxious because I don't know who it is. So I can't imagine how everybody listening is like, who is it? Big all showed. Hey.
No te acuerdas? I swear I thought Louie was going to remember this story. And I have more chisme about this story, you guys. So this pinche puta, Mad Dog us like she didn't know us, right? And I was like, oh, I think we started crying because we got really sad. And we ran back to the car and we told my dad, I'm like, oh, es que nos hizo una cara bien fea and like hizo que no nos conocía. And I remember my dad was like, oh my God, like that's fucked up.
Yeah.
But he was like, you know, they're kids. They're probably making it up, whatever. I think he ended up telling my mom about it. I don't know. This bitch was a puta. And then later, adults sometimes think that you're like mocoso vibes, and because you're mocoso, you don't pay attention to your surroundings. A veces hablan cosas enfrente de ti and they think that we're not going to understand what they're saying. No, I remember this chisme from a really good chisme. So me and this puta, right? She used to come over to the house and we would have moments where we would have diary days. And
you and her?
Yeah, like she would write in her diary. So then one time I asked her and I was like, oh, like, what are you doing? And she told me like, oh, tengo un diario, I have a diary and I just write in it. And I was like, oh, I want to do that. So my dad bought me a notebook. And so one of the days I told her, I was like, hey, can we go write on our diary together? Me thinking this bitch liked me. I was like, let's go write in my diary together. And I kept bugging her that day because I'm a kid. Yeah. And eventually, I think I annoyed the fuck out of her that she was like, okay, like, let's go. So we went upstairs. It's when we lived in Jefferson. Yeah. We went upstairs in one of the rooms that we had. And we start writing in our diary. Tell me why I remember just like scribbling and writing. And she just kept looking at me and be like,
what like, the fuck?
Like doing caras at me, whatever. She ended up leaving the stupid diary behind and my mom found it. My mom not knowing what it was, she forgot it. My mom was like, oh, what the fuck is this? Yeah. She opens, I think, to like the very last page. The fucking last page was just talking shit about me and you. I can't believe you didn't know this. I've never told you this. She was to ask my mom. She was talking shit about me and you in her diary in Spanish. She was like, I hate coming here con estos pinches mocosos, like enfadosos, no me dejan en paz. Like, I obviously just have to pretend that I like them because I'm with their uncle at the time. Just talking straight shit. And she's like, y aquí estoy ahorita con esta mocosa, like making me write in her diary. Like, bitch, just straight talking shit about me and you, like pinches escuincles, like writing our name down and like just talking shit about me and you. And I was like, well, my mom was livid, livid, because she was like, bitch, you're in my fucking house. You're my fucking kids. You're not about to come in here and like talk all this shit. My mom was livid. So my mom ended up calling my uncle and basically being like, what the fuck is up with this hoe? Like, shit, that's some good girl, cheese, man. This girl is coming into my house, disrespecting my kids. And like, then I think my mom put 2 and 2 together and was like, oh my God, so the story that they told me about the store was true. This bitch is just putting on a fake ass face and is talking shit about my kids. She just does not like my kids. And my mom had like this big ass argument with her and this big old thing. And all I remember was that my mom was just really mad at her. Y luego, babosa.
So there's more.
Y luego me acuerdo que vino la pinche babosa a la casa con su cara de mustia. Like, pendeja. And she came and she brought my mom a little teddy bear and like little chocolates. She's like, I just wanted to say like, I'm so sorry. And like, I didn't mean it. Like, I was just having a bad day. Like, I'm really sorry. And my mom was like, you know? But to this day, me acuerdo y me da tanto pinche coraje. And I can't believe you didn't know about it.
I feel like I am having a full circle moment right now. You guys just like witnessed it on camera.
Oh my God.
Because there's a lot of things from like when I was little that never really made sense to me. But like as I get older, my mom will explain it to me and I'm like, oh shit, like that makes sense. So I had one of those moments right now because obviously my mom, I feel like all parents or like my mom would like keep things from us when we were younger or something. Cause like obviously one, we're too young. Two, they don't want us to like know stuff that like we don't need to know or anything like that. But as like we've gotten older, there's some things that my mom will bring up and tell us the truth about, and I'm always gagged. Like I'm always like, holy shit!
Like damn!
Like they kept things from us to like keep us
to
protect us or whatever.
Imagine being little kids and knowing that this old ass woman is like.
But look, here's the thing
against us.
This is why I'm saying it's a full circle moment. Because my mom obviously wasn't gonna tell me that shit. Because you said you were like what 6, 7?
I was like 8. I want to say like 8.
Like 8. I was like 4 or 5. But
I was like Travis's age.
You were?
Uh-huh.
So I was what, Ella's age? Nah, just kidding.
No, around there. Yeah.
I was, maybe like a year older. But here's the thing. My memories from this lady, because it is a known thing in this family that we don't like her. Like,
and the reason why I'm like, I said it was fine is because she's not part of our family
anymore.
She's
way gone.
The uncle that was with her is no longer with her. Like they divorced years ago. Like, ¿quién sabe dónde está pinche vieja?
Yeah, like we literally don't even know where she's at in this
no,
planet.
I don't give a.
But here's the thing, from like me being little, I don't want to say I have like good memories with her because I don't really remember her. But like I remember her. I remember what she looks like and her being around us and stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't have any like bad memories with her either. That I like even right now, that story, I was clearly with you, but I don't remember that. But here's the thing, like it's a known thing that my mom's like, ugh, like I fucking hate that bitch or blah, blah, but I just never really understood why. And it's like a known thing, like even you, like I know you don't like her and stuff, but I always to this day was like, I wonder what she did. So I just assumed it was like, what I assumed was like, oh, like she did my mom's brother wrong.
Yeah.
So it's just like, fuck that hoe. So I would assume like if something happened that somebody did something bad to Yoatzi, I'd be that way too. I'd be like, fuck that bitch.
Right.
So I just assumed it was like a brother-sister kind of like, bitch.
Like defending your sibling.
But that makes so much sense now because I know every time my mom, because I would ask about her when I was younger.
Like, where is she?
Like, where's my tia? And like, I would always ask her about her. I would say something. My mom was like, she's not here.
Like, está la chingada.
Yeah, like shit like that. And she's like, no sé, se está comiendo caca. I don't know, just like shit like that. And I never really understood. Or like whenever I'd ask about my uncle and like how he was or something, she'd always be like, well, the fucking bruja del 69.
Yeah.
Like just shit like that. And I was always like, I always want to know what she did. But now that you say that, I'm like, yeah, I get it.
I was, now that I'm older, I was doing like math and shit. She wasn't like, as old as my uncle at the time. Mm-hmm. So my uncle was dating a younger girl. Mm-hmm. So when I was doing the math, this puta was like, I want to say she was like 20, like 19 or 20. Mm-hmm. So she was younger when that shit was happening. So she was still like...
She was very like our age.
Our age. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm like, idiota, like, ¿qué te hicieron estos niños? Yeah. Like, what did we do to you? But... that doesn't excuse her behavior because she grew up to be a puta anyway.
Yeah,
she was like, still a bitch.
So this is what I was going to say. This is the only like memory that I have of her. There was this one time that we were like older already. And we did come across her. And again, I never really realized what she ever did or anything. So I remember me and you saw her one time. And I think we tried smiling or like waving or something like that. And she like looked at us and was like... it was very simple. We were already older, but that's the one time that I remember. And she fully did look at us and like rolled her eyes and like just pretend like she didn't know us and we were like disgusting to her. But I was like, but yeah, it's a full circle moment.
That's crazy, huh?
Yeah, because I was like, what the heck? Because I do remember like when we would go over to their house and what's it called? I'd like being there and I'd be like, yeah.
She was nice if my parents were there. She was like really fake.
Yes, because we'd go there for the holidays and shit.
Yeah, and you know who was really nice? Her mom.
Oh, I do remember
her mom watched us a few times.
Nos cuidaba. I remember
and her mom was heaven sent. Like she was really nice. She never did us dirty. She always like nos daba de comer. Like she was really, really nice.
Cute.
Pero su hija era una hija de la chingada. Era bien mala, bruja.
Yeah.
And I have another funny story of her, and now I'm glad that it happened. I don't know if you remember that we had these VSH, ¿cómo se dice? Yeah. VHS cassettes. My mom bought us some, and it was Disney sing-along songs. And they had like the "It's a Small World," like all those songs, and we would sing along. And salió one of the songs of the Haunted Mansion. and one of the villains comes out on the screen. And I was like, why does that villain look familiar? And like the villain, so I kept rewinding the movie, and it was a lady pretending to be, she was in costume. She was a Maleficent. And she had a green face painted on y todo. And I remember like just staring at that over and over, and I kept rewinding, and I was like, oh my God, she looks like my tia, blah, blah, blah. Like that bitch. So I remember I called my mom and dad. I was like, Mom, Dad, please come. I thought I discovered something. They're like, what? And I was like, my tia, she works at Disney.
Bitch.
She saw the bruja. And then my mom and dad were like, wait a sec. Like, why does that actually look like her? And she had green paint on. So that kind of like hid her face, but it hella looked like her. The next day, my uncle came over to the house without her. And we showed it to my uncle. We're like, see or no, that's your girlfriend. Like, that literally looks like her. He starts cracking the fuck up, and he was like, oh my God, that hella looks like her.
Oh, shit.
So then my mom pulled me to the side, and she was like, look, I know that it looks like her a lot, but you cannot tell her that it looks like her, because then she's going to think you're calling her a bruja.
Yeah, like she's going to think you're talking about the character.
Yeah, so she's like, you can never say anything, okay? Like, this will be a family secret. And I was like, okay. But me being a mocosa, you know what I did? The next time she came over, she was like, can I ask you a few questions?
She told you that?
No, I asked her.
Uh-huh.
And she was like, yeah, what is it? And then I was like, oh, so where have you worked before in your past? Because like, I know where you work now, but where have you worked? And she was like, oh, I've only worked here, worked there. And I was like, you've never worked at Disneyland? And she was just like, no. And I was like, have you been to Disneyland?
Yeah.
I can't believe I remember this so vividly. And I was like, have you been to Disneyland? And she was just like, yeah, I've been a few times. And I was like, and when you go, what do you do?
I'm investigating her.
Because I wanted her to tell me that she was the witch. Because I really thought she was the witch at that point.
Yeah.
And then my memory goes blank after that last question, when I was like, and what would you do when you would go to Disney? I don't remember what else happened.
No wonder she hates us.
I'm like, fuck, maybe we were like hella mocosos with teachers in her life. But yeah, that was my rant. I'm so glad I got it out of the way.
I know, we're all just getting shit out of our chest. But that's really crazy how that works. How like my mom just like came across her diary, didn't know what the fuck it was, and just happened to be like, wait, what the fuck is this?
And she
then
was just talking shit.
And it's good that like she got exposed like that, because we got that bug out of our life.
We did, because now I'm like, oh my God, imagine that never would have happened, and she would have kept talking shit about us.
Yeah.
And for all I know, all I remember was that there was just writing of me and you in there, like that one page. But I don't know, maybe there could have been other prompts in there where she was just straight talking more shit about the family.
Yeah, because not to air family business out there, but she didn't leave in the best terms with like any of our family. Like, it wasn't even just like between like, I guess, me and Yoatzi what had happened, but like she left her mark.
But like, también it's crazy. Like, if you're gonna talk shit, which is understandable, you don't like us, that's fine. But then don't be fake and be coming to our motherfucking house with like my family. Like, fuck off. If you don't like us, just be straight up with your partner and be like, I don't like them. I'm not going around.
I don't want to go.
Yeah, like, just don't come. Don't be fucking fake and don't be around us, you know? And that's just like in general the law of life. If you don't like somebody, like, go away.
I'm just getting hella flashbacks about like family drama now.
Yeah,
like,
so much family drama. Like I said, I don't usually expose family drama like that, but that one I had to, because that bruja has been out of her lives for years. Like, I can't even,
it's crazy.
I can't even remember the last time we saw her.
Yeah, same part when I was like hella mocoso. Well, the time she rolled her eyes at us, but that's part of the reason why it's just us now.
Yeah.
It's just we avoid so much drama that way. All we like talk shit about now is each other.
Literally, we have like separate texts for each other.
I know. I'm
Andrea.
like, I'm gonna go film it fucking Yoatzi.
I'm like, fuck that. All ranting to Andrea.
I know.
Oh, she smells today.
And Andrea's ranting to you about me.
It's like, we all send like TikToks talking shit about Louie.
Bitch. That was some good ass cheese. That was good ass cheese,
man. I always wonder like if Nea has any like insights too that she might know.
It's because Andrea was like a whole nother century born after her, so she doesn't even know about these.
No, but she might have like fresh out the womb.
No, it always gags me too, because like Yoatzi, like right now, she'll tell me about family chisme that I didn't know about, but because she's a little bit older, I feel like my mom trusted her to give her the chisme, or also Yoatzi just was there for
I was
the
just
chisme.
eavesdropping. Like, I feel like like Travis, I'll catch him. I'll be talking to me and I'll be talking about stuff, and Travis is just like on
I
the
was
corner,
gonna say.
like con la orejita bien parada, and I'm like, man, like, because he's listening.
Yeah,
to
I was gonna
us.
say, like, I feel like we underestimate kids so much, but like, siempre tienen la orejita bien paradita. I caught Travis so many times where we're like, it's because you don't think they like get it or like who you're talking about,
or you don't
but
think
like
they're paying attention because they're in their own world.
Yeah.
Nah, we pay attention.
Or like recently, we were all at my mom's house and Yoatzi was talking about like some trip that that's gonna happen soon with her and her family.
Oh yeah.
And Travis is like, I think he's playing with toys like all the way on the other side of I don't know what. And he's like playing Según, he doesn't listen, and they're all just talking about it. And then something Yoatzi's like, oh, like, Travis, you have school next week or something like that. He's like, no, we're going to blah, blah, blah. And Yoatzi was like, what? He's like, I heard you talking about it. Yoatzi was like, no, I didn't.
Yeah, I was like, you didn't hear anything. He's like, yeah, I did. So when are we going? I was like, oh, because I was like, damn it. My plan was to like surprise him at a different time and tell him, hey, we're taking a little trip. Pero
Bitch.
So at that point, on the way home the whole time, he's like, so when are we going? When are we going? I was like, oh, man.
I have another rant. Just kidding.
What is
no, this one's really quick, I promise. But it was just kind of like, So like, all right.
That's it?
I was going to say I'm on my tia because I was about to say, I don't like kids.
I actually hate you on kids.
No. But like, it's because kids scare me.
Like to have your own?
No. Just kids in general because kids have no filter.
The little niñita following you in your video.
Oh yeah, everyone was all commenting about her. She was like,
she was
cute.
She was like, Louie.
I know. No, but this is just like kids in general. Kids have like no filter, and it scares me to be around them, especially when there's no parent or guardian around because they feel like they can just say whatever they want.
Yeah. What?
So the other day, I went to go get Travis from somewhere. And I was like, oh, I'm going to go get Travis, whatever. I'll just go by myself. So I go get Travis and I don't see him. So I'm like, oh, I'm going to have to get off my car.
Shut up.
I don't like getting off my car.
Was this the second time?
Yes, the second time. So I was like, oh, I'm going to get off my car. And I'm like, Travis. I'm like looking for him. Pinche Travis no sale. So then I'm walking by like a bunch of kids, and keep in mind, you guys, I had just came back from the gym. I am wearing loose as sweats like this, like literally loose. And I'm like walking. So then I walk past these kids. These kids are like maybe third graders, maybe fourth.
Okay.
Now I want to say like third.
Estaban chiquillos.
I'm walking by and they're like, yeah. And I was like, oh.
Shut
Bitch!
up.
And I was the only fucking person walking by them. So then I was like,
nah, I want to say those were like maybe fourth or fifth graders.
no, bitch, you're all chamaca. Their fucking backpacks were bigger than them. They were like,
no way.
maybe fucking fourth graders, but they were little. But I was just like, what the fuck? It wasn't even like, I don't know. It was just kind of like, I am wearing like huge sweatpants, but also like.
¿Y tú qué? ¿Cómo sabes qué es eso y para qué miras?
And not only that, but like, why would you say that out loud?
Oh my God.
But it just kind of, it was weird. I was just like, what the fuck?
Did you end up finding Travis?
Yeah. Well, obviously. Yeah. But I was just like, Travis, I'm never getting off my car ever again. But I was just like, what the fuck? So then I was like, literally, kids have no filter. But
that is so scary. You know, that's another reason why I worried about when I wanted to be a teacher, being around. That's why I wanted to work with younger kids, kindergartners, because I was like, dude, I feel like kids can be very disrespectful, and because they don't understand.
Yeah, like I don't think the kids meant it as like something, but it's like
have no filter, like you said.
Yeah, it's like a funny thing on like social media or whenever somebody sees like something like just to comment on it. So I don't think they meant to like, damn, little man. I think they were just kind of like,
yeah.
But I was just like,
I remember like when we were mocosos in school, like anytime a teacher would bend down, somebody would be like,
yeah.
You know, or they'd be like, ew, you know, shit like that. So in my head, I was like, if I'm a teacher, every time I like want to help one of my students, they're gonna make farting noises, or they're gonna call me fucking BBL, Miss BBL, like fuck, dude, or Miss Chichona over there.
Ew, bitch.
It's just that kids are scary. So that was another big reason why I was like, I cannot be a teacher.
Yeah. So I was like, great.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was an experience.
You didn't tell me about that till right now. That's so funny.
I was scared. I'm just kidding.
No.
Feels nice to get all this off my chest. Feels nice to
rant. We need to have more rant episodes.
Yeah, that felt nice.
I think we just have to wait and like let the rant, the coraje build up, and then we'll explode in one of the episodes.
Yeah, because this was a lot of shit just built up. Well, you had that shit built up for like 20 years.
For real. Y es que se me había olvidado, but I just thought about it like a few weeks ago. I was like, oh.
How random. You're like sleeping. You're like,
literally.
That's hella funny.
Estúpida.
Next time you see her, you're like,
if I ever see her, I'll probably drag her. Not gonna lie.
That was funny. Well,
watch out.
Let us know what you guys thought about this episode. It was a lot of ranting, a lot of getting off our chest. And hopefully you guys got something good out of this epi.
Yeah, so go rant. Go talk to your bestie and go rant to her about the tia you hate. Yeah. Yeah, you know this tia? Just talk shit. Or
just
about,
be like,
yeah, whatever you want.
Did it smell?
You know damn well that shit smells.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for listening to this week's episode. And we'll see you guys on the next one.